I mean, I wouldn't say that. I don't think my role is ever given to me. We all know that baseball is anything could happen, so I never come in with that mentality. So it's the same mentality every year. I come in and whatever the front office needs from me, I'm going to go out there and do the best of my ability wherever they need me.
A couple of springs ago, Alex came and said, Jarren's my leadoff hitter. It's like the first day. I mean, do you have any sense yet of how where you're going to hit in this lineup?
I don't know. I mean, like I said, I haven't heard anything. You know, that's their job, and wherever they need me to be, I'm going to do the best of my ability for them.
The other day, Story was just talking about how the team looks, a little different without Bregman and Russ Snyder, and some of the, bigger clubhouse voices mentioned you as someone he might be leaning on as a bigger voice this year, a leader for the team. How do you kind of feel that way, and also just about losing those guys that I know you're pretty close with?
Yeah, it's tough. I'm gonna miss those guys a lot. Probably gonna try and see them when I go over to the WBC and we get to go to Arizona. Probably try and drag them away from their families and take them to dinner or something like that. But yeah, I mean, we got really good clubhouse presidents. We got a lot of young guys that are great leaders just by their actions. And Trevor's already dragging me over to his side of the locker room to be next to him, so I'm gonna have to help him clean his locker. And then he's already taking Rob's spot on the airplane, so we're gonna have to see how that works. I'm a sleeper on the airplane, so we'll see what he wants to do on that.
How do you, when you came here last year, we were asking how would you live up to that great year you had in 24? How do you view kind of last year?
I mean, I'm always disappointed in myself. I always feel like I don't do the best that I can do, and I feel like I let the fans down sometimes or my teammates. But it's a new year. I just gotta flush it and go out and do my thing. I come in every time and try and work my hardest, and I know that my teammates and the fans realize that I'm always working my hardest. So that's all I can do.
Is there like one area offensively you're trying to focus on the most heading into the year?
Not really. I think it's just keep doing what I've been doing. I feel like I've had pretty good approaches. I'm going to see more pitchers again, like coming around another year to see those guys and have a good approach. We always have really good analytics, writing stuff down for us, and good approaches. So I'm just going to stay with what we've been doing. It's been really good for me.
Just with the numbers, I mean, did you ever look at the situation and be like, oh, trade rumors, I might not be here when spring training starts? I mean, how did you look at that?
I never look at that stuff. My parents look at it enough for me. So they text me and go, "Did you get traded?" I'm like, "You really think I'm not going to tell you if I get traded? Like, come on." So no, I never give it any 2 cents. It's in God's hands, and whatever happens, happens.
And how often does that happen, that they hit you up with something like that?
Usually happens like once, and then I kind of tell them like, "Hey, like, you don't need to be doing that. Like, I'm going to let you know if it happens," and then they kind of mellow down from there.
For like once a cycle, and then.
Yeah, like once a cycle, and they're like, "All right, we're done."
If your role does involve some DH, how would you look at that sort of adapt? It's not something you've done a lot of. How would you prepare, and how would you approach that?
Well, I'd be the fastest DH in the league, so that's a start. But I mean, I had Rob Refschneider in 23. He really took me under his wing and kind of taught me how to come off the bench. And I think that's like a really good approach I can take to DHing. Try and stay busy, like look what pitcher's throwing, like look at his sequencing and stuff like that. So I kind of owe some stuff to him for that.
Jarren, do you feel this team can go further than you guys did last year?
I don't know. It's kind of tough to say this early on, you know what I mean? But I mean, we got really good talent. We're really athletic. We got great clubhouse guys. I mean, I think we're going to win the World Series every year, but that's just like my mentality. I know AC thinks like that too, so I think we could go all the way to the World Series. Why not?
Jarren, how important is it to have better bats against lefties? Are you doing anything, to work on that? Obviously, it was a little bit last year.
Was it?
Not for me, but.
I mean, 23 was pretty good. 24 was pretty good. Lefties make adjustments too. Like, they know what I hit really good, so they make adjustments. So I did pretty good against lefties in 24, right? So 25, they adjusted. So then 26, I can adjust to them.
How was right field during the workout today?
It was good. It was fun. I mean, I got to hang out with their Willie, so I rarely get to hang out with him in the outfield, so that was super fun.
Is it part of the plan for camp to spend some time out there where you haven't played a ton in the majors?
Yeah, I mean, AC came up to me today and goes, "You're going to play right field for WBC, so let's get you ready for that." Yeah.
How do you look at the WBC? Obviously, it was a little bit different last time because you're going to probably play a whole lot more this time. But having gone through it, how do you look at it?
I'm excited. I mean, that's some of the most electric baseball I've been a part of. You know, every single pitch is like Game 7, full count, World Series. So I'm excited to be able to jump over the rail after every single hit. So it's going to be fun.
Can you explain that to, like, obviously Roman's going on the guys, but do you say, hey, listen, you don't know what this is?
No, I'm not going to give them any 2 cents. I'm playing against them this time. So
All right.
that's on them to get into it.
In 24, you played, a lot more center than left. And last year, it seemed like you played a lot more left than center. How much did that help you just getting the more reps in left? Are you more comfortable out there now?
Yeah, I mean, playing left's tough. You know, weird angles, not straight up anymore. And especially playing in Fenway, it's the hardest left field in the big leagues. You know, but yeah, I mean, just continue to play out there, get reps. You know, shag during BP and stuff like that's going to help me. So, like we all know, it's like repetition is going to help you get better. So, just going to keep at it.
Represent, I'm not sure if anybody got to it, but just representing Mexico, what does it mean for you and your family?
To me, it means a lot. I know, like, we live in the States and it's USA, but like this is like, for me and my dad, it feels like I'm representing him. And like, that means a lot to me because I feel like he's always, you know, takes a step behind me, and like this kind of like helps me like kind of represent him in a way, and I don't get to do that a lot. So it's a huge honor for me.
Talk to a different experience for you this time. I mean, last time you went out there, you didn't play a whole lot, and this time you're kind of going out there as a main guy. Does it make the whole feeling of WBC feel different for you this year?
Yeah, a little bit, but I mean, I'm just excited to be able to play against all these guys that are wanting to play. After the last WBC, a bunch of guys are like, oh, I want to play, it looks exciting. So it's going to be exciting to see a lot more familiar faces out there and compete against them.
Was your dad born in Mexico, or was it his parents? Or?
Yes, he was born in Mexico, yeah.
Are there guys on Team Mexico that you're especially excited to play with, guys you know, guys you play against here?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to play with Kirk. You know, Jonathan Aranda, you know, he's a really good teammate. Rowdy Tellez, you know, Randy, I love Randy. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see them all. You know, Benji, the manager, like, I'm excited to see them all. They've been calling me and texting me, so we're all excited to get out there together.
I'm bummed that Marcelo can't go with you.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, but you know, it's sad. I was sad because the whole time I thought he was coming, and then he didn't get to go. So, but it is what it is.
He said there will be more opportunities in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. They can't afford not to put him in the infield. He's nasty.
Sure.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.